Hi you guys, and welcome to Cancerian Chronicles. We're going to do a quick energy check to see what our potential money blocks are for the next 7 days. So this is something that you might want to just kind of be on the lookout for to help make sure that you do not experience money blocks for the next 7 days. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to see what your card is for the next 7 days. Potential money blocks that Cancer needs to be aware of. And what came out is card number 59. So while I look up card number 59, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you have not done so already, as well as like the video. 59 is projection. Okay, where do we go? Okay, so it says here, we often overcompensate for whatever traits we have denied. For example, the person who suppressed the aspect of themselves that is a striver becomes apathetic. The person who suppressed the aspect of themselves that was apathetic is such a striver, they excel at everything. So what do? We attract people into our lives who mirror both extremes within us, so that we can have the opportunity to be aware of our own dichotomy. The law of attraction responds to both extremes. We are a perfect match to them, even though they seem to be the opposites of us, because that denied self is still part of us and is therefore still subject to the law of attraction. Okay, it says any extreme aversion to a trait in another person is a reflection of the level of rejection you develop towards that trait, or the potential of that trait within yourself. The more you hate something in someone else, the more you rejected it within yourself long ago. Okay, we have two cards that popped out. We have both the Artisan as well as the Seer. I'm getting the sense that there is some type of some creative endeavor, project that you are supposed to pursue or be working on, but for some reason you feel like your hands are tied. You see, like we have all of these beautiful flowers, but they're actually kind of binding her hands here. And some of you guys may not be able to see or feel that you can't come up with like a viable solution, or you may feel like there's no solution, or there's no way that you have time or energy or money to pursue whatever this is, because you have maybe a lot going on. Yeah, a lot of other obstacles or challenges. This could have something to do with not having the finances. Or if you work like a 9 to 5, maybe you work so much that by the time you get home, you are just super tired, and you just, you have responsibilities at home or something, and you just don't feel like you can pursue this, even though this is something that, like, at a soul level, like your heart just really, like, it's something that makes you really, really happy. I'm hearing just suck it up. I'm getting the sense of, like, for some of you guys, like, life is going to life, right? Like, things are just the way that things are, but you are going to have to find a way to push forward, to push through, to show the universe that this is something that you really do want to pursue. And the more that you do, so this is kind of like, looking at this moon back here, what you really don't see is that the more that you push forward and push through, the more opportunities are going to be opened up for you. I feel like this little bird here, it's like they are waiting to kind of, I don't know, give you a message, possibly even on how to, like, really truly get the biggest bang for your buck, how to truly monetize whatever this is, whatever your gift is, whatever it is that you're working on, that you might be a little bit somewhat blind to right now. But it's kind of like this bird has been given very strict instructions until you do right by me, but until you actually put forth the effort that is required and the effort that is necessary, until you get in motion, and energy in motion stays in motion, until you are somewhat consistent with whatever this is that you're supposed to be doing, then that's when they get the go ahead, the okay to let you in on some type of secret. I'm hearing a little birdie told me. Oh my gosh. I don't know. That makes me feel excited. I don't know. It's like you're going to get like an epiphany. You're going to get like it might be in the form of a little whisper or something, or a beautiful dream. And I'm hearing it gets the people going. And that's just going to be like your cue to really go all in. But if at this point, all you can do is give a little bit, I'm hearing just a little bit. If all you can do is a little bit, 5 or 10 minutes every single day, but it's every day, or, I don't know what you do. I don't know what your spiel is. I don't know what your thing is, right? So for everyone, it's going to be different, but it may not have to be every day. Maybe it's every other day, or you sit down and you create a schedule and you stick to that schedule. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I am going to commit to 5, 10, 15, or 20 minutes to this project or to this business, or, whatever it is that you are working on. You are going to know what's going to work best for you. If you have people that continue to disrupt you, interrupt you, try to act as a distraction, trying to get you to go out and party when you are trying to work on things, 515 is important for someone. You have to be able to set up boundaries consistently and let this person know, like, hey, I'm working on this. I'm doing this. You don't have to actually scratch all of that. Just tell them you're busy and you'll get back to them when you can. I'm hearing that very professional voice, right? We're not available to take your call at this moment. Please leave your number and a detailed message, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. That's what I'm getting for you, Cancer. But also, as it relates to the card projection, so going back to that first card, you guys, what I'm getting is also you need to pay attention to what it is. Like if these people are calling you and they're irritating you, pay attention to what it is about them that irks you, because that's kind of a message as to what it is that you're kind of struggling with at the time. So if you find yourself saying, look, I'm busy, you're wasting my time, what that really is, it's possibly a projection, and you're feeling like you are, not using your time wisely. And it just means that you need to tighten up on some of your systems, of maybe you're spending too much time on social media scrolling or something like that. Or you need to not feel any shame about it, accept it as, for what it is, and just say, look, I'm not spending as much time on this project as I would like to. However, I need this time to decompress, and that's okay. I'll get back to it as soon as possible, and just make sure, actually not as soon as possible, maybe give yourself a specific time, a specific day and time or something like that, right? If this person frustrates you, right? It could be that some of your habits that you haven't quite mastered yet. Like, could it be that they're frustrating you and you're really frustrated with yourself? If you feel like, possibly like this person irritates you because you don't feel like they really value you or your time or your worth, these could be things that you're secretly or not so secretly feeling about yourself. And you may want to take some time out to stop and acknowledge those things and, maybe journal about it. Just continue to do the best that you can do, but it's kind of like knowing is half the battle. So if you can acknowledge that, that might actually help propel you to another level. Just the fact that you are recognizing these particular traits in yourself. another part of this message I got at the end after I actually finished the recording. I'm adding this in, you guys, to the video. So you may or may not have noticed, like, I kind of started out with a deck and I'm on the message, but I really didn't like, not that I didn't like the message. It's just like I wasn't feeling it. So I felt like, you know what, I'm just going to scrap this. And I started over with a new deck, right? And then when I went to edit, I was just kind of like, well, I don't even see, like, this is not even salvageable is what I really felt about the entire video. But I was guided to, no, you need to go ahead and you need to piece it together, because this is a demonstration for someone that everything doesn't have to be perfect, especially not like your first time around. So some of you guys are working on things, and it's like, whether you're writing a song, I'm being reminded, this is something that I used to do all the time. I would write a song, write a poem, and, read it and just, whatever. And then I would toss it in the trash, burn it, whatever. Right. Some of you guys have some really good, information. You have some good songs. You have some good poems. You have some good art that you are literally scrapping and throwing in the trash, when what you really, I'm being guided to tell you, is that these are things that are super valuable for other people, even if you don't see it. So you're being guided to find a way to either spruce it up in a way that, is okay with you, and go ahead and put it out there, or just put it out there as is, because you may not see the value in it yourself, right? Or you're fighting with your own demons, so to speak. And what I'm getting is there's something to do with perfectionism. But you need to put it out there, because some of these things, some of these projects, some of these ideas, some of what you do, it's not about you. It's not even meant for you. It's meant to help other people. And you would be amazed at how many people don't even see the flaws in it that you see. So, yeah. So I hope that these messages were helpful, or will be helpful in this upcoming week. But, just keep going. Whatever this is that you're working on, just keep going. It is definitely worth it. And there's something big, something juicy that's about to be revealed to you. But you have to stick to your end of the bargain. You have to keep working at it. I hope that these messages were helpful. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. I love you, and have a beautiful day. Bye now.